Boom, chakalaka, laka, laka. I need to be putting my... Oh. All right. Alrighty then, guys. Alrighty then. Hey, y'all. Okay. So, I told you guys I'd be back. So, let's do this. I'm going to put my mascara on real fast because my eyes look like they're shut. So, let me do this real quickly, and you guys come on in and have a seat. Have a seat. Come on in. Have a seat. I have you guys propped up on my laptop for right now. I need to damn use this damn tripod, don't I? I haven't used it yet. I got a shower, got myself cleaned up, got myself looking a little bit better. So I don't look like so much of a bum. Hey, Leroy. What's up, baby? We did have a really good Christmas. Thanks for asking. Hey, Susan. What's up, girl? You guys, any Christmas out of jail and sober is a good Christmas for me. You know what I mean? I'm just so grateful to be alive and be sober today. Because there was a time where I was struggling, you know, and I wasn't able to stay sober for Christmas. So I'm just truly, truly grateful. Hey, thanks, Leroy. You know, I need to make another one. I took it down because I don't want anybody to comment and be saying bad stuff about anybody on the videos. And so that's what I feel like every time I want to talk about anything, I get worried because I don't want to disrespect anyone or make anybody feel disrespected. I just want to have a good time, and I really like Big Sid a lot. You know, I really, really do. Halfway through a family gathering. Yes, girl. Yes. Hey, Sabbatha. I'm hot. I'm trying to see if Big Sid is cool with me doing long lost cousin video. Ah, Seth, that would be so cool. I'm sure he would be cool with it. Go follow him on Instagram. It's at big_Sid_y'all. Big Sid y'all on Instagram. Okay. Okay. I'm not his agent. I'm not his agent. So, what do you guys want to talk about today? How many of you guys are on maintenance medication that are in here? Do we have a lot of people that are on maintenance? We can talk about maintenance medication in recovery. Oh no. Sorry. I need to let Merc know. Somebody go tell Merc I am live streaming because he's trying to call me. Merc, I'm live streaming. Come over to... Hold on. Let me message him real fast. Stay right there, you guys. Oh well. He'll be over here. He'll be over here. Oh, hey, Cassie, will you let Merc know I'm on? Hey, Merc. I was just telling him to tell you. Go tell Merc I'm live. Go tell him I'm live. So, mercy, I'm sweating. Y'all, it's 70 degrees here right now. So, I don't want to put on the air because it'll just be freezing tomorrow. So, it's like, I need to open the windows. That's what I did upstairs. I got the windows open. Yeah, we were talking about you. Okay, 2 milligrams of kratom. Good job. So how do you guys feel? What do you guys want to talk about? I want to hear what you want to talk about. Give me a topic, and I will talk y'all's ear off about it. Give me a topic. What's an Acadian program, Scotty? What's that? Also, I want you guys to know that I was talking to Deidra, one of my girls, and she's also a subscriber, and she said that we're going to be making some flyers to go to her clinic, so that way people can find my channel that maybe need to at the clinic. Because I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but every Friday I do MARA meetings. And if you guys don't know what MARA is, I'm going to tell you about it. MARA is Medically Assisted Recovery Anonymous, okay? MARA was created 2 years ago, and the reason it was created is because people like me who are on maintenance medication, we were struggling finding the support that we needed in AA and NA. Hey, Jordan, what's up, baby? A lot of people were judging people that were on maintenance, and also a lot of us were experiencing going to meetings at AA or NA and being told that we weren't allowed to share. Okay, and so it wasn't me who created MARA. I wish I could have been the one who created it because it's genius. But I think it was this guy. I think Jeff and somebody else created it together. But they created Medically Assisted Recovery Anonymous, and what it is it's a 12-step fellowship for men and women, and the whole basis behind MARA is that it is recovery from an unsafe lifestyle. So whatever that may mean for you, that is what MARA is about. It's about all-inclusive recovery and no judgment. It's about being open-minded and supporting the addict or the alcoholic where they're at. And it's about using science-based medicine and evidence to aid in someone's support in their recovery, okay? Judging, even those 12-step program teaches us not to judge. Right, Susan? And that's the thing. It's not the programs of AA or NA that are at fault. It's not the program. The 12 steps are amazing, okay? The 12 steps saved my life. The 12 steps of Alcoholics Anonymous have taught me how to live my life clean and sober without like any chaos in my life. Like the 12 steps have taught me how to take my life and live it on life's terms. Do you understand what I'm saying? How to roll with the punches. Okay. And so that's what, and it's also taught me that it's taught me how to have a connection with a power greater than myself. And my power is God. And your power can be whatever you identify with. But my power greater than me is God. So the program AA and NA, they teach us to not judge. They teach us that every person is different. They teach us that we are not doctors. Okay, they teach us AA and NA attendees or members that we don't have the power to save anybody, and we don't have the power to give any kind of medical advice, that we are just simply here to support one another. And if you go through the 12 steps with a sponsor, and then you are able to sponsor others, okay, that's what it's about. It's actually just about helping each other, right? And so as a sponsor, my job is to take my sponsee through the steps. Thanks, Scotty. I appreciate you, man. And so what has happened, though, is you get people in these programs who their ego, their sobriety gets them a big head. And instead of remaining humble and having humility like we learn in the program and not forgetting where we come from, some people forget where they come from, and they let that ego override them, and they start talking out the side of their necks. All right. And that's when you've got people who are judgmental, who judge people like me for being on maintenance medication. Then you've got people who are just flat out ignorant and don't understand, who judge people like me for being on maintenance medication. And that's pretty much the majority of people that I run into that are judgmental. It's because they're ignorant and they don't understand. I love that idea. It's the people. And the fact there is people who abuse maintenance drugs makes it bad on the people who are not. Exactly. It really does. Yeah, I'm not into sharing too much because I'm not perfect, and relapse does happen. That's right. And here's the thing, you guys, like, relapse happens, but but there's nothing to be ashamed of. First of all, if you relapse and you're fortunate enough to stay alive and not die from it, then what you need to do is you need to learn from that relapse. Okay. So that's the reason why, if you guys didn't know, I've been doing a series here on the channel called Tales of a Chronic Relapser. And it's all about the times that I relapsed when I was really trying to stay sober. Like, I was working my steps, I was going to meetings, I was calling my sponsor. And what I do is I share with you guys the mistakes that I made and where I went wrong. Okay? Because if there's one thing that I've learned from relapsing over and over and over again, it's that there's always warning signs. Okay? There's always warning signs leading up to a relapse. It's just whether or not you're self-aware enough to recognize them. Okay? So you can learn to do that, though. Howdy, Merc. I seen your ash one chopped in. I had a 500-year-old ash tree in my yard. Oh, cool. I was like, what? Identifying what you're going through and working on that, you guys, it really, really does help a lot. And what I hope you guys can gather from my channel is how to, look inside yourself and identify if you're about to relapse, or if you're coming up on something like that. Hold on, this mascara is driving me crazy, y'all. Y'all know. So, what I'm trying to do with the Tales of a Chronic Relapser is break those relapses down and show you guys, so we can learn from my relapses, Now, I haven't had a relapse in 4.5 years, so I'm very, very, very grateful for that. I don't want to relapse. I don't want to die. Because I feel like if I was to go back out, you guys, there we go, I feel better now. I feel like if I was going to go back out, that I would die. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like I have the luxury, or I don't know if you want to call it luxury, but I don't feel like I have the ability to go out and relapse and come back okay. So that's what I'm trying to do with those videos, is learn from those experiences and highlight the things that I did wrong. So that way, if you guys are doing those things wrong, we can learn from it together. Okay, I'm going to put together this tripod and see how it works, because I don't like looking at the screen like this. Hey, Misty, what's up, girl? Okay. I guess I could just put it right here. Ah, there we go. Man, I don't know how to do this thing. That's the hard part about this kind of stuff. I don't know how to work it, you guys. I need to have Neil help me put it together. Oh, Susie, what happened, girl? Tell us about what happened. It's okay. It's okay. You're here now, and that's all that matters. So, Susie, what happened? Did you run into some old friends? Did you relapse? Because what was going on through your head? Let's learn from it. Let's pick apart the relapse and learn from it. Every time I've ever relapsed, you want to know what happened? I'll tell y'all what happened. In fact, let me take y'all upstairs with me and we'll talk about it. Every time I've ever relapsed, you guys, it's because I was doing everything I was supposed to be doing, and then I decided to stop it. Okay, so let's say I was going to my meetings, calling my sponsor, and just doing the things that had worked for me before. And then my big-headed ass decided I was going to stop doing that. Oh, Christmas is hard. Okay, I understand. Yeah, Christmas is hard sometimes, you guys. But listen to me, okay, Susie? So what happened? Did you get lonely and start picking your life apart? Now I can do my mascara and talk to you guys at the same time. I'm going to share something with you, okay, Susie? So don't get upset with me, all right? We still love you, girl. That's right. So this is what I want you to listen to me, okay? We have to get you past that, all right? Or else we're going to keep repeating the same behavior, okay? So what can I do to help you get past your guilt? What can I do to help you get past the loneliness? Tell me what is going on. Why don't you have your family? Is it because your family doesn't want to be around you because you're using? Is it because, like, give me some details. Did you get kicked out and now you live on your own? Or is it because they don't think you're serious about being sober? Because I'm going to tell you this, Susie. My family, it took them a year of seeing me stay sober for the whole year before they believed me. Okay? Hi, you two watching thumbs down, thumbs. It's all good. That's right. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. We love them either way, baby. I have to do the work myself. I don't have any living. Okay, so your family's not living. Okay, well, that's different. Listen to me, okay? Why are the 4 milligram strips so big? Hey, Bryson. Okay, so Bryson, I don't have the 4 milligram strips, but I think it's because, okay, on the 8 milligrams, what they do is the medication is, distributed between that length, I guess. Maybe it's because they have to pack it all into that amount. Are they thicker? I've never seen 4 milligram ones. I'm usually on 8, but they ran out at the pharmacy. This is what you do. Okay, cut it in half and fold it and stick it in your mouth. That's what I do. Really? Oh, I did not know that. Yeah, cut it in half, man, fold it and stick it in your mouth. That's what I do. Good. I think it's just because, like I said, it's probably make them thicker because they have to put more in there. You know what I mean? And the 8 can be spread across more surface level. You know what I'm on? I have to take the pills, man. And those things do not want to dissolve. So, Susie, I'm sorry that you don't have your family, but you have a new recovery family now. And that's what you have to start focusing on, is that you have a recovery family, okay? On meds, but I can't take it if I drink. I can go inpatient again, but I'll lose my apartment and my beautiful cat. Okay, Susie, so listen, are you an alcoholic and you're still drinking? Do you think, hey Byron, do you think if you go to the emergency room and talk to them, maybe they can hold you for a couple days, like 3 days or so, until you get your system cleaned out at the emergency room? That way they can watch you and monitor you, because when you're trying to come off alcohol, you can have seizures, and that's the only thing I worry about. Now, have you been drinking? Did you relapse and you've been drinking for like some weeks, or did you just relapse for like a day or so? Hey, Jew man, what's up? I think that you should try that. See if you can go up to the ER and let them know that you're an alcoholic, and that you're trying to get back on your feet and stay sober, and that you have a cat and everything in an apartment. Having people to talk to can help sometimes. Yes. Hey, yes, Cassie. You guys join our Discord, okay? They'll put me on Xanax and crap just 2 days. Well, I'll tell you this. They don't have to put you on Xanax. They can give you Librium, and that will help you with the withdrawal from the alcohol. Do you feel like that if you try to stay at the house that you are going to have a hard time with the detox? Or do you think you could do it at the house? Because here's the thing, girl. When I binge drink like that for 2 days, I could quit and be okay. Do you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to tell you to do something and then you have a seizure at your house, Is there anyone, like a friend or somebody, that you can call and let them know that you're trying to get back on your feet from a 2-day binge, and kind of have them check in on you and make sure you're all right? Do you think that would be a good idea? like a neighbor even. I have Librium now, but I can't take it while I drink. Exactly. Okay, so we need. Are you drinking right now? If you're drinking right now, let's pick a time and a date to quit. Because as long as you got that alcohol in your possession, honey, it's gonna be impossible to stop it. It's like, I don't know what it is. It's like it's the obsession, you know. So what I would do is I would say, okay, this is it. We're gonna do this, and I would go dump out all those bottles, trash them. If you have to, keep the empty bottles as a reminder of where you don't want to go, and put those bitches up on your shelf, and write on the outsides of those bottles in Sharpie marker, fuck you on those bottles. And let's do this. Let's kick this fucking shit in the ass. So that way you don't have to go back anymore. You know I don't ever want you guys to think that I don't I don't care for you and I don't understand or know what you're going through. Like, I totally understand. I just don't want you to have to keep on doing it over and over again, you know? And so if you can, let's do this. Let's make the decision, you know? Hey, Tanny Lynn, what's up, girl? Fuck you to those bottles, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we need a reminder, you guys, of where we don't want to go, you know, where we don't want to return to. For me, one of the biggest reminders for me is looking at my son and knowing, you know, that if I relapse and go back out, then I'm going to lose him. You know, that's probably one of the things that helps me stay sober so much. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, okay? Okay, Susie, well, then you can do this. You can make the decision today and you can change your life. You don't have to go inpatient to get sober. You can get sober by going to AA. You can come here and hang out with us during our meetings. You know, right now, while you're trying to kick that alcohol, you can, you know, get your bed all comfortable, get the sheets all warm, you know, and get ready. But I would seriously think about going down to the emergency room and letting them know that you're trying to get off alcohol, you know? So she's trying to come off alcohol. She's been drinking for 2 days. So she's been on a 2-day bender, and she had some clean time and she had relapsed. So now she's trying to get back on her, on track. And so like I said, the only thing is, like, you know, your body. Okay. So, I just want to encourage you to, I really think that you should probably, I don't know. I just don't want you to have to be at your home by yourself without anybody knowing. Maybe, if you don't mind, would you text me on the Real Talk Recovery phone line? I love makeup, girl. I love it. If you'll text me on the Real Talk Recovery phone line, I can call you after this and I can check on you every couple of hours or so. You know, that would make me feel a little bit safer about everything, you know, because I'm not a doctor. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a counselor. And, you know, it's been 4.5 years since I went through any kind of withdrawal, you guys. So I just want you guys to be careful and safe, okay? 501-991. Thank you, Merck. 5149. And you can text me on that number and I'll call you back and check on you and stuff, because like I said, I just want to make sure that you're okay. If there's an emergency and I don't hear from you or I can't get a hold of you, then I can know where you're at and I can send people over there to check on you. You know what I'm saying? But you can do this, girl. Like, don't even trip, okay? 2 days. Big deal. 2 days. You drank for 2 days. Oh, well, it's what's done is done. Now let's get back on track, you know? Well, that's the thing. I'm not sure. With binge drinking for 2 days, I'm really not sure. She might be a little sick and she might not go through too hard of a time. But you know what the hard thing is about alcoholism is So everybody's bodies respond differently to the way they come off of alcohol, you know. Oh, Misty, girl, yes, I feel like if I did it, I would be dead. And here's the thing, you guys, like with me, this is how I always relapse. Hey, Daniel, what's going on? Every time I've ever relapsed, it always starts out with Xanax, okay? And so I'll get Xanax, and then I'll take those, and then that gets me all loosey goosey, right? And then once I get loosey goosey, then I want to get high, right? And so I'll go out and get like methamphetamine, or I'll get Roxy's. And that's the thing, like whenever I was in my addiction, I loved doing meth and then doing Roxy's afterward, kind of like to try and bring myself down. But it would never bring me down from the methamphetamine. Hey, Lou. It would just kind of like give me a warm, kind of like chill sensation, but I would still be zooming from the meth. It was just it was miserable, you guys. It was really miserable. I don't ever want to go back to that life anymore. And that's why when you guys are struggling and you're going through it like you're going through it, I know I don't want you to struggle. I don't want you to have to be going through it. And that's why I make videos every day, you guys, to talk about like staying strong, supporting each other. Let's recover together. Let's stay sober together. Let's help. Hey, yeah, Daniel, I promise. I got your number saved. Let's help each other stay sober. Let's support one another. Do you know what I'm saying? And listen, I know a lot of people are like, oh, your channel's going to get bigger and you're not going to be able to do this with everybody, right? Not to beat yourself up. It happened. Now it's time to pick up and go. That's right, Jordan. But if you reach out to me, I will reach back out to you. Okay? Yes, that's right, Lou. If you can't be strong on your own, find people that you can reach out to, that you can lean on. Absolutely. Hey, Julie, what's up, girl? Love you. Yes, I know my channel's getting bigger, but you know what? All you have to do is reach out to me. If you reach out to me, I will reach right back out to you. It might take me 15 or 20 minutes if I have many people reaching out at the same time, but I'll get there. Hey, my fingers work. I can dial phone numbers. You know, I'm not too good. Imagine if all you had to do was literally drive 30 to 45 minutes across the border and you could literally obtain any drug you could imagine for a cheap price. I can't imagine that, Daniel. I know that's got to be very tempting, you know, very tempting. I just love doing my makeup, you guys. And it's like therapeutic, and I get to talk to you guys at the same time. Actually, I'll tell you guys, the Real Talk Recovery phone line has slowed down. Like, I haven't been getting a lot of people reaching out like I was at the very beginning. So, you know, I'm actually kind of just chilling, and I look forward to hearing from you guys though when you guys do reach out. I just get so excited. Today, one of my subscribers texted me. I won't say who it is, but they texted me and they were having a panic attack, right? And so this person has reached out to me before, right? And every time they reach out, like I get with them and we handle it, and their panic attack passes. We work through it together. And so they were having a hard time this morning, having a panic attack, and they just needed me to like kind of shoot them straight. And that's what they said. They said, shoot me straight, Nicole, don't bullshit me. And so I shot them straight, and then, you know, it was fine. They feel better, and we worked it out. But it's like we worked together to, you know, keep him, you know, on the right path. And so it's so awesome, you guys, like being able to work with you guys. That this is how I stay sober. It reminds me every day of how far I've come, you know, and how I can do this to help other people, and it helps me stay on that straight path towards recovery. You guys help me stay sober by allowing me to be of service to you. Isn't that so crazy how that works? Like, I still I love this eyeshadow. It's so beautiful. Look at this packaging, you guys. Like, this is art to me. And these, look at these. I love these colors. Hey, Ryan. You're okay, baby. You're okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I stay sober through helping others. It helps me. I did, Monica. Merry Christmas to you, girlfriend. I carry huge guilt, to be honest. My ex made me have an abortion, and I can't forgive myself for that. Okay, guys. You ready to hear this, Susie? Are you guys ready? Trigger warning. Trigger warning for anybody that is triggered by talking about abortion. Trigger warning. I'm going to share something with you guys, okay? Susie, this is for you, girl. Okay, I'm going to take you way back, all right? I'm going to take you back to when I think I was like 24. And I was living with LD. If you guys don't know who LD is, I was in a relationship with him for about 6 or 7 years. And he beat me every day. Okay? He beat me. Now, at the time, I was real strung out on those 40 milligram methadone wafers and methamphetamine. So I was on drugs real bad. I was working at the revenue office and I was assistant manager of the Sonic. So I had 2 jobs. And LD worked like part-time, but I was doing everything. Well, I was being unfaithful. I was cheating on him. I had never cheated on him before, but it was getting to a point where like he was beating me and I was just like, I wasn't in love with him anymore, but I felt trapped. So I was cheating on him. Okay. I cheated on him with a guy named Jason. And I'll explain to you guys. Jason had long blonde hair. He was kind of like a surfer skater kind of guy. Real good looking, crystal blue eyes, real tan. All right. And we hooked up. We'd actually been friends since I was like in 7th or 8th grade. And we hooked up and I liked him, but I didn't want to marry him. I didn't want to leave LD to go be with him. Right. But so I was cheating. And listen, I'm not proud of it. Like, I don't think anybody should ever cheat, but this was just what happened. Okay, I was in my addiction. I was getting my ass beat, so I cheat. Well, I ended up getting pregnant. About 30 days later, I was at work one day at the revenue office, and my breasts were hurting so bad, you guys. I mean, it felt like somebody was like, on my titties, right? It hurt so bad. And so I told my boss, I was like, yo, boss, my tits hurt so bad. And her name was Alinda. I'll never forget her. She ended up dying from cancer. And she was like, what? And I was like, my titties are hurting. And she's like, girl, you're pregnant. And I was like, no, I'm not. She's like, yeah, you are. And I was like, oh, there's no way, right? Well, I went and got a pregnancy test, and lo and behold, you guys, I was pregnant. I freaked out. I called my baby sister, Michelle, and I said, Michelle, I'm pregnant, and I don't know what to do. All right, now I want you guys to remember, I was getting high. I was using all kinds of drugs, all right? And I was pregnant. I could not believe it. Well, I called my mom, I called my sister, and I told them, I said, I'm pregnant. I don't know what to do. What do I do? And I don't want to have this baby. I can't have